You're going to huff and you're going to puff, and then you're going to sign up for Peacock.
There's a red moon rising on the Cuyahoga River, rolling into Cleveland to the lake.
As a perfectionist.
I know.
Oh, I hate it. Oh, because I have to be in order. Yeah.
No, I like it. It's better. Things go smoother when there's order.
Because I need to know when I transition to the next topic. If you're, I mean, I'll sit there and you could sit here and I'm like, you drive this thing.
You got it down.
Yeah, you'll see how it is when you do it, because you will be doing it one time. Ryan's gonna be he's gonna be the host, the driver of this thing one day.
I'll take reins one. Yeah, once I'm fully transitioned to the thing, I'll take reins for like an episode or two.
Heck yeah, man. We'll see how
Ryan does. You do it smooth. Let's see. How long have you been doing streams?
Yeah, I've been doing this stuff for a little bit of time.
Like 3 years now, 4 years now?
At least if you go back to Facebook Live when I had that show going. Remember I was doing Facebook
Okay,
Lives?
how long ago was that? I didn't even know you were doing that.
Yeah, remember when I was doing the show over with
I thought
Victoria?
that was,
even before Victoria and stuff.
Yeah,
I was doing it by myself.
I thought that was still...
Yeah,
I thought that was YouTube. I didn't know that was on Facebook.
Okay, yeah, it started Facebook Live when I started.
So
doing
you're
this.
talking about you've been doing this for about 9 years now.
About 9 years.
I got 2 months.
Ryan's 2 months in on podcasting. I've been doing this stuff for about 8-9 years on the mic and stuff. So.
Yeah, because I've lived here for 7, and so.
All right, so we don't want to bore this down. For people, right?
We'll cut this shit.
We're gonna talk. Let's talk about the fucking 3, 8 to 9, 10-foot aliens in Miami. Let's talk about that. Want to talk about that, but we're still on football right now.
You're still on football, but let everyone know we will be transitioning into other stuff. It's just football's the hot stuff right now, and we're sports fans.
We're sports people, so yeah.
Yeah, football's our thing, so we're gonna talk about that mostly. But that ain't all what Just Burning's about. Just Burning is burning different topics.
Different topics, alien topics, election rigging topics. We can talk about anything. I mean, obviously the economy, what's going on.
What's going on with Epstein right now. And
Epstein list, yeah.
Yeah, we got January 22nd. I think they're going to release the whole list. I haven't done much research on it because NFL.
Flat earthers are welcome, even though I'm not a flat earther. But
I want an experienced flat earther to email us. And I would love to talk to them.
Let's put the email up on the show right now.
Yeah.
Here's what we can say about that email address. You can, and shout out to Tim. He was one of our subscribers. He was kicking us some information. We'll talk about what he was sharing just to kind of clarify the whole 70 is eligible. 70 is eligible. But feel free to send us death threats, I guess, if you don't like us. Feel free to give us ideas.
I don't want any of them. Send that to Chris.
Send Chris the death threats.
CC to Chris.
Dude, let me tell you, I've had bad people, on death social media. Well, my buddy was getting death threats. I'm getting people that are like drawing all over my face and trying to hurt my feelings. Like I've had it all, but the next level is them taking me out. I want to take him out.
I mean, I don't mind a little bashing. I mean, just on the comment sections alone, they did a little bit of that. That don't bother me, but I don't want no death threats, man. I mean, shit, man.
You're getting one now.
Entertainment. It's not.
Don't show them you're being vulnerable right now. They know it.
Uh-oh.
They're coming after Ryan. They're like, fuck, Chris is welcoming them. Ryan says, no, let's go after Ryan.
Yeah. I mean, death is a little.
Yeah, it's a little extreme. We're being silly. We're being playful.
That's why I'm teasing. So.
But sometimes, you make an ass of the week video, and it's like, well, we're being silly, but we're also being like, yo, we got a nice ass, but
we're guys. I mean, unfortunately, it's what's gonna go through our head.
That video actually is getting a lot of love right now. I think it's because the cameraman I didn't even watch the Cincy game, but there was a couple times they panned to it, I guess.
Yep.
And then it makes that video gets pushed again because people start looking up who is his girlfriend and who is yeah.
I guess it was a better shot this game because her uptick just went through the roof.
Yeah.
So,
anyways, feel free to email us whatever you guys like. I'm being stupid. I was talking to Ryan and I was just like, yo, man, we need to do like a show where you can show like a quarterback or an NFL player and be like, yo, because there's people that are like, yo, that person looks like this person. And you'll laugh. Like I have Kirk Cousins up here. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Like Kirk Cousins, like his eyes, the way they are and stuff. I'm like, he always reminds me of like a celebrity or something. It was 2 people. One, you guys are going to laugh and you guys can tell me this Peter Green guy that's an actor, and he was like in that movie Blue Streak. He was the villain, and he just has like the eyes of like, I'm like, dude, Kirk Cousins looks like him. Every now and again, I look at somebody and I'm like, he looks like that person. You can see him right there also. right?
Yeah.
And then you guys are gonna laugh at this one. I'll play the video. You guys know some of the old timers out there, Jane Child. I'm telling you, the eyes and stuff. I'm gonna mute it because we don't need to play the song. But you'll see. I feel like I'm like there's a little bit of you don't see it. Okay, he doesn't see it. I see it, and especially right here. Boom. That's maybe
part.
Peter Green more so.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sorry. I am sorry, dude, but it seems yes. There is a similarity. So anybody out there, if you guys agree with me, or if you have something like this, email us. It's
absolutely.
fucking hilarious. We'll throw it out there, man. We'll get it. Anyways, let's move on because there's so much stuff I can bounce around to. Bitcoin's having a good day right now. Why is this up? Why is there always an ad or something blocking us? There's always something. By the way, we're having to redoing this because we keep getting stopped and stuff. Yeah, Bitcoin's having a nice day. Anybody out there in the crypto? I'm right there with you guys.
Well,
so.
OXT needs to go up.
OXT needs to go up. Ryan's got some coin hopping going on. So let's jump into it, man. Shout out to 49ers for still being in the playoffs and having number 1 seed and having a home field advantage, but losing. The best take I have out of that is a Wentz hit. It's against Wentz. So you're like, oh, Chris, that's the best thing you liked out of it? Yeah, I'll give you guys a little sneak peek here of what I
that don't matter.
was.
Yeah, you gave a shout out to the 49ers. I'm going to give a shout out to the Bears for losing. But it's okay. I think the future's bright, even no matter we have no clue if we're keeping Fields or not. So the draft is going to be really interesting for Bears fans. So
Yeah, you guys are going to go after Caleb?
I have no clue. I think after Fields' performance yesterday, I don't know.
That was, yeah.
It's just like, man, sometimes he looks so good, and then sometimes it's like, I don't know if it's him, if it's Luke Getsy, and everyone has their different opinions, and truly, I don't know. But
Playoffs are pretty much here, and, we got everybody here, top 7 on each side, AFC and NFC. Eagles, what's your thoughts on them? A.J. Brown, obviously we saw it was like in September-ish. Smith had a great game and he was getting a lot of targets but AJ was upset after that. Obviously there was like he said, I want more targets and stuff. It's like the team's doing well. You will get your targets. There's going to be games that you're going to get the targets, but don't make it a thing because it's just, you had one game where you didn't get a lot of targets. Devonta wasn't, and I always say Devonta because of the way his name is Devontae Smith,
right.
He was doing well. And it was the game that he was doing well and getting a lot of catches, AJ is now complaining about. This is early in the season.
Yeah, I remember the game we were talking about because you saw him on the sideline, angry, pouting and shit like that.
Here we are later. You see what's happened. There's been more talks about him. And there's obviously the last 4 to 5 days. I went and watched like an interview. He seemed like a really cool guy. He's smiling, unless he's doing his poker face, smiling, like not saying like, look, man, I don't have any problems with the coaches. It's not there. And they say it's not the coach's fault, blah, blah, blah. They're not the ones. It's us. But then he was like, somebody did an interview or wrote an article, one of the, and he was like asking if that reporter was here. Hey, is that reporter here? Why? Oh, because I want to know who he was referring to. Some veteran said that something about me, and I want to know who it was.
Damn.
Yeah. And then at the end of that interview, you can watch it. I can throw a clip of it up.
Actually looking forward to seeing one of the reporters here today because I wanted to ask him a question. I'm still going to say the question because he wrote a story, and I did read the story. It was about he said a veteran said something about me and this and that. So I was going to ask him, who is the veteran? I'm splitting the locker room and all this. That's and honestly, I'm kind of glad. What's his name? What's the reporter name? Mark. I'm kind of glad he's not here because I was going to ask him because I wanted to know like who's saying that because I know my teammates are riding for me. And I'm riding for them. And I got that back.
It's just like, hey, is that person here? Nah, okay. Because I was going to ask him, I wanted to know who it was, and I thought it was like maybe a veteran, like an old time player. But I think it's somebody on his team. He wanted to know. So I'm like, oh.
Damn, he wanted to throw that. Hey, like, talking shit.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like in a way. But he was doing it in a nice way and saying, look, I don't want to be a diva. I'm not trying to cause problems. I'm not trying to have negativity. But then also, and he's like, I'm not complaining about targets. But then it's like, there's some stuff that seems like you are. And I'm like, it's anyways, at the end of the day, you look at what's going on with the Eagles. Something's going on with the Eagles.
He was definitely complaining about targets in the beginning of the season.
He was.
And it's a team sport, and you should understand that, and I'm sure he does. If Devontae Smith is open, it's probably because he's doing his job that good.
Yeah.
Not Devontae, but A.J. Brown's doing a good job. He's allowing Devontae to get open because maybe he's
attention.
Yes,
They know he's a problem. They don't want to. They are respecting him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So just take it as
Good thing.
like, hey, man, hey, you know what? I'm doing that good. They're all on me.
Remember, I used to say Seattle. I'm like, instead of DK Metcalf, I'm like, oh no, that's Decoy Metcalf. He's just a decoy out there. He brings the attention. And they try to go to Lockett, but my boys know about that. That's what we're gonna do. We'll shut him down, but they're gonna go to Lockett. So he's just so it's kind of the same thing. DK can be. They're kind of similar in a way. The way it's set up, DK is a big receiver. A.J. Brown's a big boy too. And then you got Smith, and then you got Lockett over there. So different, little like more speedy, more a little versatile. But yeah, man. Anyways, that's kind of what I wanted to just touch on the Eagles because they have slipped. I think they've lost the last five of the last 6 games.
Yeah, I have no clue what's going on. I mean, that they're on a downward spiral, and luckily they got a warm-up game for their wild card game. Mm-hmm. You know, the Bucs really haven't been playing well at all. I mean, Bucs literally escaped, even though they shut them out, but they escaped Carolina Panthers.
Right.
9-0. So they didn't even be able to score a touchdown. And to be honest, I mean, it could have easily been 7-6 because they got 3 points off of a fumble into the end zone.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, when he was who was it? One of the receivers was
I think it was DJ
something?
Shark or whatever. I want to say that. I don't know what.
One of them. Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah.
I know the play. I know what you're talking about. So here's kind of the schedule right now, kind of running into this. We have Saturday games, which is on my birthday. 42 years old.
Oh, boy.
Surprise, surprise. Sunday is Ryan's birthday.
I know. That's why I got depressed when you said Saturday's your birthday. Yeah. I know.
You know you're coming right next right there. So Saturday, Sunday, football during our birthdays. That's cool. It's the AFC is Saturday, and then it's a mix of AFC and NFC come Sunday, Monday also. Shit, man. There's an elephant in the room. Or a major, big peacock. in the room. Brave peacock.
Oh, yes, we have a brave peacock.
NBC. You're an NFL fan, you paid for the Sunday ticket, and you have Prime, Amazon Prime. I want you to get one more subscription for these games. We're going to keep adding them up. Dude, what's your thoughts on that, on the whole peacock thing?
I'm furious for Dolphins and Chiefs fans.
Yeah.
Because they're the only ones that are really getting screwed. Yes, an average football fan is getting screwed that just wants to watch a game.
Wild card game.
But this is a playoff game. Win or go home.
Yeah.
That's it. And you get to go on to the next stage. You know?
You mentioned that it's like, hey, they're trying to get people to sign up. They did it again. That was the Buffalo game. Remember, I was pissed off about it. I'm like, what the hell is this shit? You know? And other people are like, what the hell is this shit? Fans are pissed. And I don't blame them because it's like you're kind of fucking with us. It's like, come on, man. Especially people that paid for the Sunday ticket, they don't get that game, from my understanding. They don't.
It said only on Peacock.
Only on Peacock, exclusive, right? And it's funny. I came across a video. I'll play it here, which is what you guys saw at the beginning of this. This was 7 months earlier. So I'm going to just let you hear from this NBC. You know, you guys have seen him before, and you know Chris over here.
Ooh,
I'm going to play it.
This guy I mean, I'm furious for the fans, for the KC Dolphin fans, but just a fan in general. He really just, you don't say this. I'm sorry.
They're all complaining to me already about it, but that's fine because you know what my response is? You're going to huff and you're going to puff and then you're going to sign up for Peacock. You know why you're going to sign up for Peacock? It's $4.99 a month. Or $49.99 for the whole year. And there's a ton of great content on there. Dare I say, a shitload of great content on Peacock. We're on Peacock. Okay.
Enough said.
But there's a lot of great stuff there. And here's the other argument I've gotten. Well, I've just got too many of these streaming services. You haven't signed up for them for life. They're very easy to manage your subscriptions. Have you ever tried it? You can dump Netflix like that. You can dump Hulu like that. It takes seconds.
You're going to huff, you're going to puff, and you're going to sign up for it. You can complain all you want. You can bitch all you want. Obviously, he was getting some shit 7 months ago. But you're going to sign up for it. You're going to do it. What is like, you already know where my thoughts are and like how that is like, I'm not signing up for shit. I'm not doing it.
Right. That, like, I probably would have, right?
Yeah.
And then I see that, and now I'm like, No, now you're egging me on. Like, yeah, shut up. I don't care how much you complain. You're still gonna buy it. Ha ha. You have nothing you can do
keep whining,
about it.
keep complaining. You'll buy it. That's what like, it makes you not want to. At least me.
And, he works for NBC too. I was like, that's not the approach that you want to take with passionate fans.
Yeah.
You want to apologize and say, hey, we're trying something. There's a way you can handle it. That was not it.
Yeah, that was not it, and it's I know other people that are watching right now are probably pissed off about it as well. So, I guess at the end of the day, if you're gonna have one portal for us that we can purchase and we're cool. But if you now this is steering. So if you're wondering how steering goes, like, oh, is the NFL scripted and stuff? This is like what it's a company kind of steer, like, hey, we want you guys to all sign up for that, and then they make money when that happens.
Oh,
we're gonna migrate over there. We're gonna relocate all these games to another channel, another area. So what you've been getting, which is you've been paying for let's just say you're paying for Spectrum or Cox or whatever, and you're getting some of these games, which is typically where you'd watch the playoff games are always televised, right?
Absolutely.
Across everywhere, right?
They're always
now
on
it's
the main
like,
stations.
We're not going to do that anymore for you. So we're going to also make you spend it. We want to go over here. So is it because, I mean, NBC's on some of these big networks? Are they trying to, they're just trying to run their own, they're trying to push their own streaming service.
They're trying to get more money. Like, I guess they don't make enough money. They want more. I guess the ad revenue they get from regular games is not enough.
Chris says that, what you're saying. So keep going.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He says it in here. He kind of makes a comment about it.
So what it is you think about it. There's a couple of fans out there. So you can get, most of the time, you can get over air. You can get the main networks. You can get ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox over the air. Now that's taking away all the fans that might have them services. They don't get it. Even the wild card games and stuff, because at least you have to pay for Comcast, Cox, and Spectrum or whatever. But there are people that do over the air. They're completely screwed now.
Right.
Yeah, he's like, oh, it's so easy. You can sign up for $5.99 or $4.99 and then just cancel the next day. But it has great content. Yeah, of course you're going to say that because you're from the company. Yeah. But you handled it terribly, and I feel bad for the KC fans and the Miami fans. And I don't know, was it deliberate to do KC?
It's probably deliberate. Like you said, you made a comment. You're like, oh, this is a way to get like Swifties and stuff. They know that if we're going to do it, we need to do it to a game, because they probably are like, they did it on the Buffalo Chargers game. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Buffalo Chargers game. Yeah, because Easton Stick was playing and I was watching his stats and stuff. I'm like, oh, he's not playing too bad, right? And everyone's like, oh, we're going to lose the Easton Stick. Anyways, that's beside the point. Let's do a little bit. Let's see how it is with a wild card game.
That's
KC. We got the Taylor Swift stuff still kind of lingering, even though it's kind of died down a lot
because KC's kind of
slipped a little bit here. But we'll see how they are in the playoffs. You never know. I think you said it's going to be a cold ass game over there for Miami too.
Yeah, they're saying it's supposed to be like 10 degrees there or something like that. And that's. Whew.
It's not really about the money. It kind of can be for a lot of people. It depends on your financials. So some people might be like, oh, you guys just suck it up and just spend it. Stop acting like cheap asses or something like that. But then it's not that. It's more of the principle. It's more just how it's delivered and how it's handled and how it's managed. And it's more of that. It's not really about like, I wouldn't mind if it was a little handled differently. I mean, we all have Prime, and we're like, okay, we get to watch it on Prime. That's cool. Okay, if I want to watch, I get the Sunday ticket, and now you're playing this little bamboozle to me. That's what I think is fucked up.
Right. Now, they're forcing it, and they're like, oh, well, it has great content. I don't care. What if you're not a television person? Maybe you're just a sports fan. Obviously, that now they're forcing that, and then say, well, it has great content. I don't want to watch that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But no, they handled it poorly. And that guy should not be a spokesperson for that company, because all he's going to do is anger fans.
It's a dick move.
It is a huge dick move. And
he's still a dick.
And like I said, I apologize to the Chiefs and Dolphins fans, because now you guys got to pay $5 to get it, or find some way to watch the game.
All right, so we got them all lined up here. What are your thoughts? We got let's go AFC first. Obviously, we got the Ravens and the Niners. They're going to be obviously getting the buys. We'll slide back over here to the schedule here, so you can look at it right here. So, Browns Texans. What's your thoughts? Who do you think? I'm going to go with.
I love this game.
I do too.
Probably one of my favorite games besides Rams and Lions. But I love it. Unfortunately, that Browns defense. I just don't think a rookie is going to be able to handle them. that well, but it's going to be a freaking great game.
Great game. I'm hats off to C.J. Stroud this year.
Phenomenal
Amazing,
year, man.
amazing job for a QB.
Rookie of the year, hands down.
Joe Flacco over on the Browns, I think he can do some damage on you. He's got that veteran. He's been here. He's done this stuff before. I got the Browns winning this one, and D'Amico Ryan's obviously ex-Niner and stuff, so I kind of like to see him do well, and I like what C.J. Stroud's doing, but I think that Browns defense, man, is just it might be a difference in this games where it's like more passion, even more so, and it's more serious. Have fun dealing with that.
Nope.
Them boys gonna be coming. So I got the Browns on that one. Who do you take on that game?
Oh yeah, I got Browns. I don't think it's steering, but I do love Browns and Ravens playing. I think that is
championship game.
Yeah, I love it. Flacco against the Ravens. This is you just can't script it any better.
Can we stop for a second and play that little video right here? During the Dallas and Washington game, I don't know if you guys heard this. We're going to play this real quick for you. We just thought it was funny because they're like, what do you mean you can't script it? Because I'm wide open still for any scripting, any steering. You guys already know with that video we did. Well, we already know with the Super Bowl stuff that we did, that video. You already know with the whole Bucs,
the old back
Dwight Smith on there and stuff, and players saying stuff.
Like,
Bucs
I
Raiders.
knew all these plays before they even
played it. So that's already lets me know that is happening, but I can't say which ones and stuff. But I'm just watching. So let me play this little clip here.
The whole joke online about like the NFL is scripted, right? What? I mean, you can't script that. That's a ridiculous two matchups as far as the storylines and the lead up. I mean,
you can't script that. Let's be real. At the end of the day, you can script anything.
You can steer. They definitely can steer. The referees can steer a game easily if they want to.
Brad Allen, that's my dude. Get him in there. Yeah, let me show you Brad Allen.
You can't steer anything. Brad Allen, come here.
Show this dude what's up. Yeah.
No. Signal a hold.
Yeah, they had the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Now they got it right.
Yeah, so do I think they're going to really steer the Browns and Ravens? No, but I, as a fan, would love seeing that because you just can't.
Okay, if it does happen, because I think that same way too. Do you say it was steered or no?
I'm going to have to watch the games. If I see like they're steering the Browns that way and the Ravens that way, I will. But I mean,
Dolphins Chiefs game.
I think honestly,
who takes it?
I think the Chiefs take it.
You think they
even as bad as the Chiefs are playing? The cold weather, it's gonna slow down Miami, and their weapons are not going to be used as they really needed it to be. With Tyreek and A-Chain, and if Mostert's back by then,
loudest stadium in the NFL still.
Yeah, and just
why I think it's like in the ground. I've looked at the way it's laid out and stuff, and I'm like, wow, the stadium. I'm like, oh, it seems like it's recessed.
Yeah.
So you got you're
probably
in there.
like an amphitheater, but to all the noise,
like recessed in the ground.
Yeah.
I'm with you on Chiefs too. I got Browns, and then I got Chiefs. Steelers, Bills. Bills obviously pulled off the game last night against Miami, and
I go Bills. I just don't. The Steelers' offense I don't think is going to be able to keep up their defense, and I don't know.
Rudolph, bro.
That is
George
just hilarious.
Pickens, Deontay.
I mean, they got great wide receivers. I love Pickens and Dante, but no, I mean, I just don't think their offense is going to be able to hang with keeping up. And I don't know if T.J. Watt might be injured. We don't know what his status is. They said he has a MCL sprain, but I don't know if he's going to be able to play. And if he's gone, then it's instant.
I got Steelers winning.
Really?
I got Steelers winning. Mike Tomlin, he's been here plenty of times. They seem like that. I'm a defensive guy. If anything, that I know that's what you need, a solid one typically to win championships. I think that the Bills, and Bills fans get mad at me at this. I think Josh Allen fucks up too much. And we saw it in the game yesterday.
Yeah, I mean,
whether you're fumbling the ball, whether you're throwing picks, I think, whether it's about to be halftime and you throw it, and obviously the coach was like, oh, you're supposed to go for the end zone right there, but whatever. He almost got that in there before half. I just think Josh Allen screws up a lot, and he's good, but he screws up. That's what holds him back.
400 yards yesterday.
Right, and look at the score.
Yeah.
what was it, 21-14 or something like that?
Yeah.
So, and the reason why that is that way is because there's mistakes. So if he doesn't have mistakes, the guy's great. I just think he fucks up a lot. So I got Steelers on that. Cowboys, Packers. It's in Cowboy Stadium.
It's Cowboys all day. I mean, unfortunately, Packers can't play the Bears every game.
Yeah. It would have to be a fluke. You never know. It's any given Sunday, but I got Cowboys beating Packers as well. Rams, Lions.
This is a tough one.
It's a dangerous game.
I want to say Lions, but Lions are always the so up and down team. Like sometimes Goff is just unstoppable, and sometimes he just is like 4-pick Goff. You're like, where'd that come from?
Yeah, or fumbling. It's kind of he has the Josh Allen vibes.
Yeah,
where he'll do these things and like he's the X factor. He's got the kill effect when he needs to go after it, just like Josh Allen. But then there's the mistakes, there's the fumbles, there's the picks, there's the what the fuck was that? But then they'll pick up and they can come right back down there and get down there to win. Mm-hmm. So it's just, can you not have those mistakes and you're going to do well and you're going to win? And I want Lions. I'm a Niner fan, so some people saw this hat and the hoodie and they thought that it was Cowboys, and I'm like, nah, this is my baseball hat, Tampa Bay. But the and we're on the Space Coast. I don't want people thinking like, because I was thinking
in Tampa.
Yeah, but I was thinking about like a talk like because we know all the rockets are getting launched. I'm like, they're trying to break the firmament. I just want to make that up for the flat earthers. They're trying to break the firmament every damn fucking week. There's rockets launching, shaking our windows in our houses.
Fucking
we're in the Space Coast here.
Feels like it, man.
Yeah, it's weird. We can give you guys what's going on over here in Rocket Central. They freaking launch them every single week. But anyways, I got the Lions over Rams.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Lions, too, as long as Goff is on point. I like it. He's aggressive, and I like that. That's why I like about Josh Allen, too, because he's aggressive, and that's what I wish Fields was. I wish Fields was a little more aggressive. I think he's scared to throw a pick, and
Matt Stafford
it happens.
Can sometimes be on point, but also he makes mistakes, too. I've seen it. We played him enough. It's kind of the same kind of, you got these quarterbacks they got the kill factor, but then they can mess up the game. So it's really who doesn't make the mistakes from the QB play is my thoughts. From the QB play, Bills, Lions, Rams. It's kind of the boring one of the group here. Just call it like it is, Eagles, Bucs. Sorry, Buck fans.
I mean, to me, this is giving the Eagles a little warm up. Like, all right, guys, get your shit together. We know you're a high caliber team. You got it. The players, on paper, their team is amazing. It's like, and we know from last year they went to the Super Bowl. I mean, we know it's there.
Yeah,
get your shit together.
And you're a good team. So, yeah, I got. Who you taking there?
Eagles or Bucs? Eagles. Eagles. I don't even know if I think with all the media stuff going around, Eagles have to get fired up. Kind of like their Super Bowl run where they won it with Foles. They went played that underdog mentality, wearing the underdog face and stuff like that. That's almost where they need to get in. Yeah, people are counting us out. And them are the ones that can be scary. But unfortunately, they went on that run at the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
They're on the downward spiral at the end of the season where they're losing. Their Super Bowl run, they were on an uptick. They just kept on like they're not losing. They boom, 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 boom. So.
I got Bucs. I got an upset.
Wow.
Yeah, I think what's going on in Eagles is I don't think they're going to correct it. I don't think it's correcting overnight. I think they're going to end up in there playing Bucs at home. I think Bucs defense will probably step up enough to keep the offense quiet. And the Eagles, remember we just watched the Giants play them. Not that there was like maybe their Giants.
Yeah, Giants smoked them or whatever. But I think Mariota came in later and. It was, but I think
Mike Evans balls out. Yeah, that dude's a good receiver. I put my money on Mike Evans.
Mike Evans, man.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's great, but they haven't scored a touchdown in a while.
I know. They struggled, but...
Dude, they didn't score a touchdown against Carolina Panthers.
I know. It's due. It's rolling over
It's
this
due.
week.
Yeah, there you go. I guess you could look at it that way,
And you might say that Eagles are due to break away from this mess, right?
That's why
I don't think they're breaking away from it. I think it's nail in the coffin this season for them. That's just my take.
I think they take it, and I don't know. I'm going to have to look at the scenario who they'll play next. But, it's pretty much a gimme for the Cowboys. And, Really, Cowboys are the only gimme, to be honest. Sorry, Green Bay fans, and it's not because I'm a Bears fan. It's just Cowboys are playing that good. You know, they are playing really good, and the only teams that will be able to probably stop the Cowboys will be the 49ers.
Lions. I'll give Lions. I think Rams could do it.
Yeah.
It's any given Sunday for me.
Well, of course. I mean, do these teams absolutely have a chance? Of course. But I just think the way the Cowboys are playing, Cowboys are playing high caliber with the underdog mentality. That's the weird part. People are counting us out. People are doing that. So that helps you out. I'm telling you, when you're going into a game and they think, we're going to lose, and you go into the game as the favorite, and then you're still. So,
and hey, before we go,
The universe is talking to us right now. You just gotta listen.
Number 70 is eligible.
anyways, we tried to throw that in there just to be funny, but also wanted to point out that since the audio was on that, not to beat the dead horse again, we're not going to go into it, I just wanted to end on it, is that the Spanish that had the audio out loud, they weren't on the field. They're actually in the booth as well as Troy and Joe. So just so you guys know, they're not actually down on the field. They're both wearing headsets, same mics. What we've discovered, because Tim, one of our subscribers, sent us over like, hey, we'll listen to the Detroit broadcast that was streamed. So I heard it in there. So I'm like, okay, it was live during the game. The problem is their like mixer and stuff, whoever's controlling their audio and stuff, has the field level lower down where you could barely hear it and hear them more, while the Spanish side, they have theirs turned up on their mixer is what I'm assuming. So it was set out there why they couldn't solve it during the game, or even slightly after the play, or even a little bit after with Scott Van Pelt, and like, hey, just pull the audio. It's there. It was set out there. Why was it a mystery and make us wonder? And maybe controversy, like we said.
They like
but,
it.
Yeah, they could have said it during the game, and I don't know why they didn't. We don't know. But anyways, just wanted to share that. That was the extra stuff, not to go on it again. So,
Yep.
Anyways, catch you guys on another one. Thanks for watching.
Number 70 is eligible.
Gonna